I've been thinking for some time about talking about Social Security, and a lot of my liberal cohorts are not going to be pleased with what I have to say about it. But what's always puzzled me is why Social Security is not treated as what it's supposed to be. If you look on your paycheck, if you get one, I don't, but if you do, it will say FICA, which stands for Federal Insurance Contributions Act. So what Social Security is supposed to be is insurance. And in at least one case it acts that way, which is in disability. But on the whole, Social Security doesn't work that way. They try to make it seem like it's a retirement account, which it isn't. They try to make it seem like it's a savings account, which it isn't. They try to make it seem like you should get back what you put in. You won't. It's an insurance. It's a social insurance. And if it were treated that way, it would work well. All you have to do is collect premiums from the pool of the insured, which is essentially everyone who works. Get rid of these limitations that mean the rich people don't have to pay into it. And then, if shit happens when you get old and you can't work anymore, which is an age that they can set, or maybe it's an age that you can decide, I don't know, it all depends. Those are the details that would need to be worked out to make this thing work. You file a claim if you end up at the end of your working life, if you end up where you cannot live comfortably by some objective standard that can be set up without too much difficulty. And your claim can either be accepted, in which case you'll get a decent living wage from the Social Security Administration. The government will pay off your insurance claim, or it won't. People who don't need it, why should they get it? And yet, as it's set up now, they do. I'm going to turn 65 in a few years. Fewer than I'd like, but still a few. And I'll be getting like $1,200 a month. Is that a retirement plan? I couldn't live on $1,200 a month. Now, under what I'm proposing, I wouldn't get anything. I probably shouldn't get anything. That doesn't mean when they offer it to me I'm not going to take it. I will, because I can live that much better. But that's how I see it. It's an insurance plan. It should be treated like insurance. I mean, homeowners don't expect to get paid because they have homeowners insurance. They expect and hope not to, actually. But if your home does happen to be destroyed or damaged in a disaster that you couldn't predict, then you want to have that insurance. You want to be protected because you can't afford to lose that. And so it should work with social insurance. Now, my views on medical care are entirely different, completely different starting premises, so don't draw any conclusions about what I think about medical care from what I've said about Social Security. They're separate issues. I think my liberal friends would think I was too radical when it comes to what I think about medical care. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say, so think about it.